and the snow-capped mountains white. From a distance, the ocean meets the stream, and the eagle takes to flight. From a distance, there is harmony, and it echoes through the land. It's the voice of whom? It's the voice of me. It's the voice of every man. From a distance, we
the president's home. That's right. Anytime, any place. That's how I feel. If that's 1 year or 2 years from now, that's how long I'll stay here, and I'll do my job and do it proudly.
I'm a munitions loader from Bitburg Air Base in Germany. You know, throughout my years in the Air Force, I must have practiced at least 50 deployments, but I never thought it would happen for real. And when the time came, my unit deployed to Operation Desert Shield with only 20 hours notice. It was very difficult for me. You see, I'm a single parent, and I had to send my baby girl home to the States to be with my parents. But I did so willingly because my country asked me to. You know, the day I left Germany, it was 42 degrees outside. But when I got to Saudi Arabia, it was 105. It was hot. My home became a tent shared with 11 other people. But we really only slept there because we were busy getting ready for a war that we hoped and prayed would never come. One of the things that made life bearable for us were all of the letters and packages sent from all over the world, showering us with praise and support. But even with all of that, life was still difficult. We all worked long hours with no time off, and everyone had at least one additional duty. There were cops driving forklifts, personnel people pushing pallets. I even saw aircraft maintenance folks filling sandbags and digging bunkers. We were all, men and women, working together for a common cause. Finally, the war broke out, and Operation Desert Shield became Operation Desert Storm. And we pulled together even tighter to get our birds flying just as quick as they could possibly go. We gave new meaning to the term quick turn. Sometimes we saw the same plane 3 times in one shift. Man, our hearts soared every time that plane took off, and our prayers were answered every time it returned safely. Finally, after a month of non-stop action, we knew that we were the thunder and the lightning of the storm that brought Saddam Hussein to his knees and freed a nation no more a threat to Iraq than Canada is to us. It's nice to be home, and it's great to be remembered. But in the midst of all of the victory celebrations, we must never forget our fallen brothers in arms who never returned from those wars fought so long ago. And it is for them that I place this Air Force hat alongside the others.
In every conflict our nation has faced, members of every branch of America's military have given themselves. But you in this room have something special to be proud of. For 50 years, you have held your sword aloft, its flaming blade a beacon by which vigilance for freedom could be kept. And like your sword, you were tempered, forged in the fires of wars gave their force, sharpened by years of readiness as the strategic air forces in Europe, and now as the United States Air Forces in Europe. You were proven time and time again in battle. You, the men and women of the United States Air Forces in Europe, are the leading edge of the very best Air Force in the world. We, spirits of the past, salute you, the very, very best of the present. Ladies and gentlemen, we thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, of course, there was the men and women of the Kisling NCO Academy staff, and they do a beautiful job. I'm going to ask you, would you provide us with information?